Shiva. Chant the pranam mantras. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Desha Tarine Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jutapadakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsya हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छ कल्पतरुवस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. First of all, I pay my humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Seek your blessing. Also, seek blessing of His Grace Madhupati Prabhu for engaging in this seva. Happy Mahashivratri to everyone. This is a wonderful pastime we are discussing. We'll go into a little story about it. What we are discussing is that this is the sacrificial arena uh, for uh, for the betterment of society, uh, organized by the leaders of the world, including Daksha. And in this arena, when Daksha enters, he is very effulgent, and then everyone is very uh, in awe and reverence of Daksha. And because of that, what they do is they all stand up to pay their respect. But Lord Shiva is meditating on the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, Hari, and because of that, he doesn't stand up. And Daksha takes it as an offense to himself. And he is about to curse Lord Shiva. And in this particular verse, he is saying that um, I have made a mistake that I handed over my daughter to somebody who is devoid of all cleanliness, and his heart is filled with nasty things. He is a Durhirde. Um, but Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is actually saying that these things, even though he is saying he is so much in anger, but these are actually can be taken as glories to Lord Shiva. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that this verse may also be taken as a statement of praise. Shiva is merciful even to the mad. So, Tasmai, he's saying Tasmai means to whom, and whom? Uh, Unmad Nathaya. Unmad Nathaya means somebody who is um, mad. And then the master of those who is the mad. So Shiva is the master of those who are mad. And then Nashta Sauchaya, though, and he is the one who is actually um, he purifies even the impure. Impure are those who are Nashta Sauchaya. And then his mind is merciful even to the sinful, that is durhirday. So he's saying that, tasmai unmad nathaya nashta shauchaya and durhirday. He is the nath of the those who are nashta shauchaya and durhirday. And this can be taken also as a praise to Lord Shiva. And from this pastime, we can also understand that what anger can do to one's mind. It can kill all the knowledge, and then can create disturbance in and around the surrounding. So here Daksha is he's calling his father as if, uh, in a uh, in a satirical way, that he is the teacher of the universe, supreme teacher of the universe, Parmeshthi, but he doesn't know how to give advice. So his own father, Lord Brahma, and Daksha is addressing to him as Parmeshthi, and with that he is following up saying that he doesn't know how to give advice. He asked me to marry my daughter, this wonderful, beautiful daughter of mine, Sati, to Shiva, who is devoid of all cleanliness. He is Durhriday, he has all the nasty things in his heart. So now this actually we have studied in we also heard it in other classes. Gopikanta Prabhu also mentioned that how it actually creates rubs on to others, and then it creates this environment where there's a curse after curse after curse happening. So there are three curses which are pronounced. First curse is by Daksha. He washes his hand and mouth and then curses Lord Shiva that all the demigods are offered, are they get a portion in the sacrifice, and Lord Shiva is going to be devoid of that. He's not going to get that oblation. Uh, and Srila Prabhupada explains that actually that's a blessing, because now Lord Shiva doesn't have to sit with and take part in and then associate with these materially minded other demigods. So he's not. Then it actually, because of seeing this curse towards Lord Shiva, Nandishwara uh, gets angry, and then he curses. He pronounced two curses. First curse he gives to Daksha, saying that you have no intelligence, so your head becomes like a head of a goat. And he gives second curse to all the Brahmanas, that those Brahmanas present here who are not speaking against Daksha and who are just tolerating this um, tolerating this words against Lord Shiva, they become devoid of all the knowledge. Srila Prabhupada says that his words have fructified in the appearance of Martha Brahmanas. And then what does that mean when you are devoid of all the understanding of the Vedas? Is that Krishna says that Vedaischa sarvair aham eva vedyo. I am the one who is to be known as Vedas. From the Vedas, if you study Vedas scrutinizingly, you will learn about me, you will know me. So, Srila Prabhupada says that those who follow the Vedas but do not understand their true purpose, that is to know about Krishna. And then hearing this curse, then Bhrigu Muni, who was another Brahmana present in the sacrificial arena, he he pronounced another curse. He's saying that, oh Nandishwara, you are taking side of Shiva, and you are trying to please him, and um, you have cursed all the Brahmanas. So um, here is my curse towards those persons vowing to satisfy Lord Shiva will certainly become atheists. And Srila Prabhupada points out that Bhrigu Muni's curse has come true. In the Shiva Puran, it is stated that Lord Shiva said to Parvati that in Kali Yuga, in the body of a Brahmana, he would preach the Mayavad philosophy. So all this is happening, and then Daksha walks out of the sacrificial arena without completing it. So this is what uh, happens. Um, a simple situation where, without complete understanding of the situation, Daksha becomes angry, because Srila Prabhupada points out that why did Daksha become angry? He became angry because he thought that Lord Shiva is disrespecting him by not uh, doing obeisances to him. But Prabhupada clarifies, when one offers respect to the body, it is not the material body, but to the presence of the Supreme Lord. You would have seen many times, when you pay obeisances to some Maharaj or Guru, they also pay back the obeisances. And then we have to understand the reason behind it, because when obeisances are offered, it's not offered to this material body, no? It is to the presence of the Supreme Lord in the form of Paramatma in the heart. So, thus, one who is always in meditation upon the Supreme Lord is always offering him obeisances. But since Daksha was not very much elevated, he thought that obeisances were offered to the material body. So, this is a wrong understanding that when somebody is doing namaskar to you, dandavat to you, it's to the body. No, it's not to the body, it's to the uh, presence of Paramatma in the heart. And because of that, um, later on, then Daksha walks out of this sacrificial arena, and then he actually, after some time, he says, I'm going to perform another sacrifice, my own. Um, and then there he does not invite Lord Shiva and Mother Sati. And that is the start of, Mata Sati giving up her body, because she wants to go to this arena. But Lord Shiva says that you should not go, because we have not been invited. And then she says that one doesn't need an invitation to um, go to a go to a function organized by um, one's friend, husband, spiritual master, or father. One can go there. But once she goes there, she sees that how Lord Shiva is, first of all, she's not welcomed properly by her own father. And then she sees all these, there is no position, there is no place for Lord Shiva, and no oblations are being offered to Lord Shiva, and she becomes angry. And she says that I am known as Dakshini, means the daughter of Daksha. And because you do not have this understanding, I want to give up this body. And she does that. So she actually, um, um, I want to read that portion. She says that Sati continued her criticism of Daksha. Even Lord Shiva's name means auspicious. No one but you envy him, as his kindness flows to both those who want material rewards and those materially frustrated souls who want liberation. Even Lord Brahma honors the followers, flowers offered to his lotus feet. So he's saying that um, she she doesn't want to uh, continue in this body, and then she sits down facing north, and then with her own tapasya she gives up the body. Now I was reading this morning Ramcharitmanas, and I came across this wonderful pastime, the backstory behind Mother Sati giving up her body. And this happens, um, the story goes like this, that at one point of time, um, in Prayag, uh, and this is very contextual with all this Prayag Kumbh Mela going on, that all the rishis accumulated, they gathered and then participated in Prayag for Kumbh, and then at the end of it, they all started going, and there Bharadwaj Muni, he requested Yagvallak Rishi to stay for a few more days. And then he asked this question. And the question he asks is that I am feeling a little afraid and little shameful also in asking this question. Kahat so moh lagat bhai laja jo na kahu bad hoy khaja. Why I am being afraid? Because this is such a simple question. Uh, so you may think that I am taking your exam. Every this very simple question everybody should know, and I'm feeling shameful because if I ask this question, you may think that, oh, this is such a simple question, and uh, Bharadwaj Muni doesn't know the answer of even a very simple question like this. But if I don't ask this question, then this this doubt will continue to be in my heart. So that's why he's saying that राम नाम कर अमित प्रभावा संत पुराण उपनिषद गावा संतत जपत शंभु अविनाशी शिव भगवान ज्ञान गुण राशि. So he's saying that this Ram Nam is being glorified all over the Vedas and is glorified by all these sages. Even Lord Shiva is constantly chanting this name. And then there is Ek Ram Avdesh Kumara Tin Kar Charit Vidit Sansara Nar Virah Dukh Leheu Apara Bhayo Roshuran Ravan Mara. And see, he's saying that, and then there is this another name of Lord Ram, who is the son of Dashrath, and who is Avadhesh Kumar, who is the prince of Ayodhya. And then he is actually, everyone knows his story also, that in the separation of his wife, he goes and then kills Ravan. So, प्रभु सोई राम की अपर कोई जग कोई जाहि जपत त्रिपुरारी सत्य धाम सर्वज्ञ तुम कहूँ विवेक विचार. So he's saying, Bharadwaj Muni is asking to Yagvallak, that Rishi, that are these two Rams same or they are different? The one who is being constantly chanted by and glorified by Lord Shiva and all the Vedas, and on the other side, this Prince of Ayodhya. So, Yajwallak is saying that this is the same question which was asked by Mata Sati. So, in Treta Yuga, Lord Shiva with Dakshaputri, Dakshini, or Dakshani, or Mata Sati, they went to Agastya Rishi's ashram, and then there, um, Agastya Rishi, he described the story of Lord Ramchandraji, he glorified, and then after some time, Lord Shiva learned that the same Lord Ram has appeared on this material uh, planet Earth, and he wanted to take his darshan. So when he went to take his darshan, Mata Sati also went along, and then Lord Shiva, looking at Lord Ramchandraji, became very jubilant, very happy. And this confused Mata Sati, that she was thinking that, well, here is a person who is in a simple human form, and he is crying after um, his wife and wandering around in this forest um, to look after his wife, who is kidnapped by a demon named Ravan. So, how come my Lord, Lord Shiva, who is so powerful, is actually paying his respect, and he's feeling so happy? So, she also uh, has this same doubt which Bharadwaj Muni is asking, that Jasu Katha Kumbhajar Shugai Bhagati Jasu Mai Muni Sunai Soi Mama Ishta Dev Raghubira Sevat Jahi Sata Munidira. The Lord Shiva is saying, yes, that Kumbhaj Rishi or Agastha Rishi, he narrated that story about Lord Ramchandraji. He's the same Lord Ram who is my Ishtadev, and is actually has taken this human form to get rid of these demonic powers from this uh, material uh, world. But then um, Mother Sati is not ready to accept. She's saying, I doubt it. And then Lord Shiva says, no, please don't doubt. But she's saying, no. When Matajis decide on something, they are pretty strong on it. So Lord Shiva thinks in his heart that Hui hai soi jo Ram rachi rakha ko kari tarak badhave sakha. What to whatever Lord Ram has decided, that's what will happen. My argument is only going to elongate it. It's going to there is no point in me arguing. So he says, okay, fine, you Mata Sati. Okay, Sati, Dakshaputri, please go and then uh, do what you want to do. And then Mata Sati wants to test Lord Ramji. So she goes on that path where Lord Ram and Lakshman were going in search of Mata Sita, and then she takes the form of Mata Sita and then appears in front of them. Now, looking at that, Lakshmanji gets bewildered, and he thinks that, oh, here is Mother Sita. But what Lord Ramchandraji says, जो रिपाने प्रभु किन्ह प्रणामो पिता समेत लीन निज नामो कहु बहोरी कहाँ वृष केतु विपिन अकेल फिरहु के हेतु. Lord Ramchandraji folded his hand and he said that I am Raghu Vanshaj. Um, I am the son of Maharaj Dashrath. My name is My name is Ramachandra, and please accept my pranam. And Kahev Bahori Kaha Vrishiketu. And you are wandering, and Vipin Akel Firahu Kehi Hetu. You are wandering, Mata, you are wandering in this forest all by yourself. Where is Vrishiketu? Where is Lord Shiva? And oh my God. So Lord Ramchandraji immediately recognized Mother Sati, even though she had taken the form of Mata Sita. And this actually, um, you know, now Mother Mother Sati was, she was very ashamed of her act, and then she goes back to Lord Shiva, and then Lord Shiva asked that, what happened, and then of course she says nothing. I didn't take any test, uh, but Lord Shiva is Antaryami. So he says that he closes his eyes, he sees all the pastimes, and then he decides in his heart. What does he decide? Tab Sankar Prabhu Pad Sirunava Sumirat Ram Hriday As Ava. He's taking the name of Lord and he's saying that what do I do now? And then a thought comes in his heart. What is the thought which is coming in his heart? Yahi tan sati bhet mohinahi Shiv sankalp kinh man mahi. He's saying this body, Sati has in this body transformed into Sita. Now there is no way I can associate with her in this body. And devotees, this is the backstory because of which Mata Sati gives up her body um, in the sacrificial arena of Daksh. So I just wanted to glorify Lord Shiva and his devotion to Lord Ramchandraji, that and his devotion to Supreme Personality of Godhead. That how even he gave up his wife. He said that I cannot associate with you. You have to take birth in his another body as Parvati, as Himalaya Kanya, and then I can marry you again. But in this body, I cannot accept. So with that, I would like to stop here. Any discussions, corrections, comments, we can take it up in Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya group. Over to you, Madhupati.
Thank you, Akhilesh Krishna. Nice, wonderful class. Pretty appropriate for today's special day, appearance of Lord Shiva, Shivratri. Okay, we like to offer our praise to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Shina Singha Jai, Singha Jai, Jai
Jai
Singha
Narasimha
Praladesha,
Praladesha Jai Patma Mukha Patma Bhringam
Ugram
Ugram Veeryam Mahavishnam Jalandam Sarvadomukam Narsimham Vishnam
Bhagwan
Bhadram Martyo Martyo Namamyaham.
Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai,
Jai.
ki Jai.
Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the humble Vaishnavas.
Vanchakalpatarupasya Kripa Sindhubhyo Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Vaishnavinda ki
Ki
Jai,
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai,
Jai.
Prabhupada ki Jai,
Jai.
Lord Shiva appearance ki Jai,
Jai.
ki Jai,
Jai.
Premanande, Hari
Hari Hari Hari Bol. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
everybody.
Prabhuji.
Hari Bol.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hari Bol.
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.